How's it going, everybody? It's Roll24 here with a Pokemon TCG Online game today. I'm gonna be using Machamp GX this time. Yeah, no, a deck that I've never really used, at least as far as you guys have seen. I'm probably not gonna post a deck list. This is one of those kind of decks where I don't post deck lists. I just post a couple of games. Maybe it's not a deck that I've used a lot, but since I have a good game, I decided to show you guys. You might have known that I've mentioned with the Dusknoir deck profile that I've experimented with other partners for Rayquaza, the one from Guardians Rising, and like I've said, Machamp GX is one of them, the kind of Pokemon that is pretty good. He's just kind of slow, and Rayquaza can help us fix that. So I mulligan, as you guys can see, and it's pretty straightforward. We're going to aim to use Rayquaza to grab energies on the Machamp, and if we open with Machamp, with Machops and a bunch of energies, then I can just start attaching to Machop, and his 2 energy attack isn't that slow and isn't that bad, and we can just start going like that. So I'm going to open with Vulpix. This is a pretty good Pokemon. It's a good thing to open with this dude. I'll run it in this deck. It's going to help us grab guys for free. And my opponent opened up with a regirock EX, which means he's probably playing a fighting type Pokemon, a fighting type deck as well. So I'm going to use Brigitte, going to grab 2 Machops and a Rayquaza. Since I already have a Machop, we're just going to grab 2. We don't need to have like all 4. And a Rayquaza. I've got the Mime, I don't have to worry about bench protection, and before you know it, I mean, we filled up the bench pretty quickly. Since I used Brigitte and had like 3 Pokemon. And my opponent played the damn Parallel Stadium. This is a pretty good card. So, I'm going to get rid of the Mime and the Rayquaza. Don't want to get rid of the Machops. And we've got a bunch of rare candies, but no Machamp, and my opponent ended anyway, so I lost those. It's probably for the better. We're going to have to use Sycamore to discard 2 rare candies, and that's not good. You can afford maybe to discard 1, but if you discard 2 so early, it's not a good thing. So my opponent is playing Buzzwole, it seems, pretty standard with Regirock. It's probably the best Pokemon to run. Let's see. We're going to attach another fighting energy to the Machop, and before you know it, especially if you play first, those guys are ready. If we had a Machamp now, it would have been ready to attack. So I'm going to use Beacon for sure, but before that, let's attach the Floatstone and N, just so I can try and get some good shit. I couldn't use a Nest Ball. And we got the rare candy and Machamp. That's pretty good, exactly what I needed. Gonna make sure to get Machamp out quickly before my opponent kills it with the spread or something like that. It's kind of trouble. I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the Mime, but yeah. Maybe we should have gotten rid of one of the Machops, to be honest, kept a Mime, because I probably should have known that this dude was going to run Buzzwole GX. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. As you guys can see, I'm running 2 Machokes. Man, I pronounce them completely different in my language, but when I'm talking in English, I don't want to say it in a weird way, but yeah, Machoke, I guess we're going to pronounce him like that, is actually a pretty good stage 1 Pokemon, so I'm running 2 as opposed to 1 that I usually do. He actually has some sort of, his ability is basically bench protection as well. So yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I got rid of the Mime. Almost forgot about that. As long as I have Machoke out, I'm pretty safe on the bench as well, thanks to this guy's ability. So very good. So now the other good thing with Machamp is that with just a few like strong energies, even just 1, I can get 1-hit knockouts on these Pokemon, on these Buzzwole GXs, and that's very good. You're gonna see that I'm gonna be getting knockouts easy as fuck, and my opponent is gonna have trouble since he's aiming to just attack quick with 1 energy. So he's going to play another N, and he's going to use Max Elixir. Doesn't get an energy, unlucky for him. He doesn't have it, like he only has 1 energy in play. So we're going to play the other Machoke, and I'm going to use the level, oh no, wait. I'm going to use the fucking, shit, what's it called? The Brooklet heal first. Yeah, grab Regirock so we can boost our damage even further. And now I'm going to use the Heavy Ball to get the other Machamp. So if your opponent like goes slow, which is probably unlikely, but as you guys can see, my opponent is like really slow against me right now, and you start getting like energies, and your opponent can't get 1-hit knockouts on you, and you manage to get an energy every turn. You're going to be pretty good, because then you're at a pretty good pace with Machamp. You're attaching energies and not getting knocked out. So by the time the other one gets knocked out, you'll have another one ready, hopefully. And this Pokemon can be pretty deadly, pretty simple to use, but deadly. And this was a pretty cool game where I managed to do some cool shit with Machamp. Okay, so we're gonna grab Scala with what's it called? Well, Lele, because I know I want the switch. I don't want to waste an energy on Vulpix, but at the same time, I don't want to, wait there for my opponent to knock it out or just Guzma shit. We're just gonna go straight on the offensive. Gonna promote Machamp here and straight up get the 1-hit knockout. It should be pretty simple. I mean, I can use the GX attack to get the knockout here. Well, probably that's what we're gonna do. Since with Bedrock Breaker, yeah, I can't quite get a knockout. I need to have like 2 strong energies at least. So we get a 1-hit knockout on this Buzzwole GX pretty good. We grab another Skyline or candies. We have a bunch of rare candies, but no real use for them. Right. I kind of want to keep the Machoke around for the bench protection, but at the same time, I do want to get another Machamp out. We kind of have wasted bench here now with Vulpix, but I had to do it. And my opponent is going to bring out the lycanroc GX. Yeah, he had a Rockruff down too. And he pulled regirock. That can be kind of annoying because I only run 1 switch and 1 float stone. We've used the switch, the float stone is on the Machoke, but I kind of had to here. So I mean, if he wants to grab regirock, I mean, okay, you're gonna have to knock the dude out anyway, and he doesn't have energy on, so I'm not that worried. You're not gonna spread damage, and that's the most important thing. So it's pretty good. Okay, he's gonna have some like free time to get energy into play as well and power up his dudes, but I'm gonna be able to do that too. I'm not stupid. So okay, have the regirock there. I mean, it's gonna die next turn anyway if you want to attack. So it didn't really make that much of a difference. What I need to do here is grab the strong energies. So yeah, we're gonna Sycamore here. I don't need the other shit in the deck. What we need is just the strong energies right now. So I can attach like at least 2 to the other Machamp. I mean, it would have been good if I had attached 1 this turn, but it is what it is. With 2 strong energies, I should be able to do like, let's see here, 170. It's going to be 180. Still not quite a knockout, but we probably got the choice band too somewhere in the deck. I'm probably going to have to promote the Machamp that's already ready anyway, and just we're gonna have no choice but to get a 2-hit knockout on this Buzzwole. But then I do want to have the other one ready with at least 2 strong energies on. The one with the float stone. It might actually be bad that it has a float stone on, but it is what it is. I had to attach it turns before. Alright, so let's see. My opponent's gonna Super Rod. I wonder if a card like that is really, I mean, I guess this deck might have like a low energy count maybe. Alright, so Regirock goes down, and I'm gonna promote good old Machamp GX here, ready to go. And the thing is that, I mean, he could use the Favor Lycanroc GX in this case for the GX attack, because that's a pretty simple knockout. I mean, I'm gonna use the Stretcher to get the Regirock EX, just so that I can like do that extra damage. I think if we attach the Strong Energy now, I'm probably gonna do it, or I guess not. But I could have just attached it to Machamp, and maybe, I think no, it wasn't gonna be quite a one-hit knockout. But anyway, we're gonna get rid of his choice bands because those are pretty annoying. They add some pretty good solid extra damage on my dude. And I don't want that. I want to take advantage of the fact that Machamp GX has a lot of HP. Alright, we're gonna Ultra Ball here. Basically, pretty much just the thin shit. I guess I am gonna grab Machamp GX maybe. And evolve, maybe. I might just leave him there. But yeah, checking the deck, I do have 2 strong energies in the deck and a bunch of basic fighting energies. Right. Really just want energies at this point. It's pretty straightforward. And it seems I'm gonna finally grab the other Machamp GX, the last one probably. And wow, it seems I decided not to evolve, but that only gives us 5 cards. I kind of want to keep the Machamp EX around, but I think in the end we're going to evolve anyway. So Bedrock Breaker, we're going to do 160 and get rid of our own stadium. Okay, but it's actually good. I don't want my opponent to have any ways to draw cards and just sort of give him any help. So he's kind of in a rough spot here. If he attacks, he can't get a knockout probably. And I get a knockout next turn. And I'm going to outpace him at this point. He really should have favored Lycanroc GX, I feel like, because with only 2 energies, that dude can get an easy knockout on even this big guy. I mean, since he didn't use the GX attack. Buzzwole's GX attack is only good when you use it like very early, when you have like a lot of prizes. Kind of like Gallade from the old Secret Wonders days. It's only going to do 70. And I get the other strong energy, exactly what we needed here. What's up? Gonna put it onto Machamp, and that dude is ready too. And my opponent doesn't have a lot of cards. I'm gonna end here, only because like I just want to disrupt him. I know that I don't really need any other shit. Alright, and we got a Fury Belt too. Probably gonna put that on. Oh, we're not gonna put it anywhere. 12 cards left in the deck. It seems I'm gonna play that shit too again, and we're gonna put the Fury Belt on Vulpix, I guess, so that it can't get picked up easily. Okay, so I drew Kukui with the Scorch Earth, and that's actually pretty good. We're gonna use that next turn and get a one-hit knockout no matter what. So I'm looking pretty good here. Looking very, very good here. Alright. So my opponent's gonna promote the last dude, Buzzwole GX, with all 3 fighting energies on. He's gonna get a knockout on me, but I'm gonna retaliate with a knockout too, and I'm good to go. He really can't do anything to win, I feel like. No matter what he promotes, it's gonna die. He finally decides to start putting energies on the Buzzwole, on the Lycanroc. I guess he doesn't have any other options anyway. But it's basically GG. No matter what he does. I mean, Akerolas would actually fuck me up big time, but it seems he's not running them. I didn't see him using them. Alright, so Machamp GX gets knocked out, and I know I have a knockout here with the Kukui. We're going to evolve to the regular Machamp, only because I only had 3 Machamp GXs, but this guy can be pretty good too. His kind of 2 energy revenge type of attack is pretty powerful. Alright, and Bedrock Breaker is gonna do exactly 200 damage, enough for me to get knockout. So pretty cool game with Machamp GX using these big fighting type dudes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. I'll post more games and more of my usual content. The usual decks that I use, this is kind of like a different deck. It's nice to use and show off every now and then. Machamp GX. And yeah, SaberWolf94, what's up?